I am going to tell you how I close a big client by sending 500 emails in a month.
Bro, we finally got reply. Let's go. Yay!
As you can see, these emails format have received more replies, while the older one have received fewer.
And not only this, we are going to tell you what are the mistakes you should avoid to land in the inbox of your leads.
And this video will break down into 5-step framework in which we will cover every important aspect of sending cold emails. Hi, I am Abhishek.
And I am Anurag, and we are the co-founders of FluidUp, a content marketing agency.
And after spending too much time in this niche, we somehow discovered that what really works and what doesn't.
And I can assure you that after watching this video, you have the clarity on what to do and what not to. So let's start.
So the first point in this framework, I have never seen anyone talk about. And people who are not aware of this did the same mistake without even knowing it. So the first point is don't ever use open rate tracking tool. So the open rate tracking tool are basically third-party tool which helps you know that if your email opened by the receiver or not. And people often use this tool to track their emails.
But here's a catch. These tools use HTML image links to determine the open rate. They basically send a hidden image link with your emails, and when the receiver opens his email, the image loads from the tracking server and this signal is open. So that's how you know that your email is opened by the user.
But now you may thinking that what is the problem with any image or link? See, big email providers like Gmail or MS Outlook, they all consider link as a spam triggering content in first email you are sending to someone.
And if you send multiple emails in a day and there's a link attached to it every time, there will be more probability that the algorithm suspect you as a spammer or a promotional activity, and which results it will put you in the spam box and you can't be visible by the clients.
And if you are not even visible to your receiver, no matter how much email you will send, you will get no replies.
But if I don't use any email tracker tool, how would I know that my emails got opened?
This is interesting question. See, if you have money to invest, you can definitely buy an email warm-up tool that will help you to maintain your email's reputation. And if you may wonder that how this email warm-up tool actually works, it's pretty simple. They take your email and interact it with other real emails. It sends email and receive 100% reply from them and continue this process multiple times in a day. And this process of receiving positive responses convince the algorithm, okay, he is genuine guy and not some spammer, and this is how your reputation builds. So now you can use open rate tracker with email warm-up tool, so it will balance out everything and maintain your reputation.
But if you don't want to invest in warm-up tool continuously, then I'll suggest you to not use the open rate tool also. And the best way to track your email response is reply, and which is also the best parameter to judge your efficiency of the email campaign. And of course, in the third point, we are going to tell you the exact email format system that will get you the maximum reply rate, and we will also show you how many replies we got. So watch the video to get that exact format.
So now we are on a point 2. Point 2 is very simple yet very effective.
But before the subject line, I want to tell you what are the factors which can affect your email open rate, which includes your profile photo, your email address, and your subject line. So you can fix these two by yourself.
But I want to tell you something about profile picture. See, data says if you are outreaching to someone, it is more preferable to use human face in your profile picture to look genuine.
And imagine by yourself, if you got 10 random emails in your inbox and those are from logo and one photo you see from those emails, which email you open first? Of course, now you know what I'm trying to say.
So if you are outreaching for your company, try to use your employee's email ID with face on it. And believe me, this simple trick can boost your email open rate by 70%.
Now let's move to the subject line. There are some general rules that you should know. Subject line should be under in 30 to 25 characters, otherwise it will not be visible to the mobile users. And also, while crafting the subject line, you should keep this in your mind that never let them know that you are selling something. And the subject line should be personalized and focused towards his genuine problem. So here are some of the examples you can see.
So now if you fix these 2 points, your email are now more likely to open.
But what after an email is opened? What content should I write inside to get replies?
Exactly. Here the most important point comes, the format. There are literally thousands of video already exist on email format. So I'll not talk about something technical or something about grammar correction. I just want to give you the most responsive email format if you are outreaching high ticket clients.
And of course, this email is not scalable because it is personalized and it takes time. And if you want to outreach on a volume, I have the format for this also. So firstly, let's talk about you want to outreach on a large scale like 50 to 100 people in a day. So use this email format. Like literally, just put the name of your lead and send it fast and efficient.
But if you are outreaching high ticket clients, especially out of your country, they don't sell on these type of email. You have to be hyper personalized if you don't have any previous case study or proof of work. But if you have proof of work, you can directly pitch them by showing your work.
But if you are entering in new niche and don't have a solid proof of work, the personalization is the only factor you can have. So this is the exact format I was talking about, and let it break it down for you. In first part, we will appreciate our lead for their recent work, and then we will mention that we have seen your work and there are problems into it. Now remember, here you should trigger his pain point.
In third phrase, give them short and instantly applicable solution. Then in the end, ask them, if you want, I can send you the quick Loom video. And once they reply yes, now you can send any link and you will not land in spam. And then quickly send a Loom video that how you can solve their problems.
And give clear CTA about your next step, like if you want to know more or let us arrange Google Meet for you.
I know this sounds complicated and time consuming, but believe me, this is the best way exist in the market right now. And also remember that great things take time.
So if you have already make your mind to outreach personalized, then keep point 4 in mind, because without it, no matter how personalized you are not able to close any client.
Of course, problem after problem. Tell fast now.
See, if you are selling similar commodity like every other freelancer or noob agencies, then it is very difficult to land any client. Of course, you should stand out with your offer, otherwise they will really don't buy.
I'll give you the example. If you are selling thumbnails, don't just pitch that you can give thumbnails. Tell them that you are giving high click-through rate that can boost their reach instantly.
See, same service but different presentation of the offer. In this, you are triggering problem, not only selling a commodity, and when you sell solution, they will more likely to buy from you.
So to make a irresistible offer, we'll use this book by Alex Hormozy. In this book, Alex mentioned the value equation. So let's understand that. The value equation is dream outcome into possibility of achieving it upon time delay into efforts and sacrifice. So you should include more of the numerator and less of the denominator in your offer. Means more outcome of a client and more possibility of achieving it. But it should take less time and effort from his side.
So if you use this ratio correctly, your offer become irresistible and impossible to reject. And of course, if he has that problem. And we have reached our last point, which is very very important, and many people are underestimate this.
I encountered with people who did everything right, but due to bad lead list, they never get reply. So you have to be very conscious to whom you are sending these emails, and don't use those free lead list from some random website.
And I prefer to take your own lead list. It will take some time, but believe me, it will worth it. So to make your lead list, you just need clarity about your ICP, the person whose burning problem you can solve and he has paying capacity to pay you. Then according to this criteria, you can find your leads on your preferable platform.
Let me give you an example. Assume if I am a video editor and my offer is that I can make your videos more engaging and increase your average view duration, then what is the preferable platform for me where I can find my leads? Of course, if my service is related to videos, then my ICP is mostly present on video streaming platforms. So I'll go to YouTube or Instagram and search for the niche I want to serve, and then look for videos where I can add value, and then find their email or LinkedIn to send them messages.
Yeah, I know this looks time consuming, but trust me, this is the best method out there for free.
So if you want to give signal to YouTube algorithm that you like this type of informative content, so it will suggest more videos like this, then like this video and also hit the subscribe button so YouTube feed you this type of content. Thanks for watching.